Hello and welcome. Everyone knows data is the engine for AI, but have you wondered who steers that engine? Meet the Data Council. In February 2025, Microsoft revealed how this team, Data Council, became the secret sauce behind their AI transformation. In this video, you will discover three key takeaways from their playbook and learn how to build your own data council to supercharge AI adoption at your organization. With that, let's get started.
Everyone, welcome back. So let's get started. We're going to take a look at how Microsoft Data Council is powering their AI adoption and the lessons that you can learn. So here is the agenda. So we'll first take a look at the what exactly does AI need to be successful. So what does AI revolution needs as a skill to be successful? And I'm sure you know the answer. And then second is why data quality is non-negotiable for AI. The third thing that we'll take a look at is what exactly is data council, right? And fourth is how data mesh architecture solve Microsoft's data challenge. Fifth thing is foundational technologies that enable Microsoft's data strategy. Sixth is cultivating a data-driven culture. And last but not the least, the key takeaways and conclusion. Okay. What does AI need to be effective? In the race to adopt machine learning and AI, organizations focus more on the model sophistication, which is great, but the foundation is the data, right? Data is the core and the most important thing. And then enterprise data, backed by a strong strategy and culture, powers the technologies that drive Microsoft forward. Right? So that's a success story of Microsoft. They had an data backed by strong strategy and culture. Without clean, labeled, contextualized, and well-governed data, even the most advanced algorithm will fall down. Right? That's the trick. You may have a great model, but if you don't have right data, clean label, well governed, the algorithm and the AI model won't work as good as it's supposed to. So the bottom line is we need data out of high quality. Now, let's see why data quality is so non-negotiable, right? So models trained on poor quality data will amplify bias, hallucinate patterns, and make dangerously flawed predictions, right? It's like garbage in, garbage out. If you feed in bad thing, it will give out bad thing. So garbage in, garbage out. Therefore, AI is not just about algorithms; it's about the data that powers them, right? And organizations that invest in high quality AI ready data gain not just better models, but a long term competitive edge, right? So it's important we invest in right data pattern, in right data architecture, ensuring data quality is great. So, a well structured enterprise data strategy ensures that AI can drive automation, insights, and business transformation at scale. Now, recognizing right this, what Microsoft did is they established something called Microsoft Data Council to accelerate the company's AI powered transformation. Now, what is Data Council? What exactly is it? Is it some sort of tool or a team or what? So, Microsoft Data Council is a cross-functional team at Microsoft established to accelerate companies' AI-powered transformation. So, it's basically a team that's cross-functional, that spans across different teams, and I've got stakeholders from different teams. Now, it has representation for multiple functions within Microsoft, including Microsoft Digital, which is a company's IT organization, corporate, external, legal affairs, and human resources. So it's as you can see, it's a team from multiple functions, representatives from multiple functions. Now, then what it does is the goal is of data councils, it shapes the data strategy, ensuring it aligns with business goals and supports companies' strategic priorities. Now, and its mission is to build a cohesive, scalable data strategy across Microsoft Digital that enables predictive and prescriptive analytics and intelligent insights delivered through connected data platforms. So that's the mission. It's scalable data strategy that helps with AI adoption and acceleration. And here are the key members of the team, as you can see on the screen. Now, moving on. Now, the question is, why did Microsoft create or build the data council? What were the challenges that they were facing? So, the 2000s was an era of data silos at Microsoft, right? The data was siloed across different business units. Now, they often stored their data in siloed locations. Their teams managed access and governance of their own databases. So the respective team managed the access and governance. Now, what this led to limited transparency and integration, which led to inefficient and incomplete decision making, as well as fragmented security and governance. Now, even when they moved to central storage with Azure coming into picture in 2010s, they moved to central storage, but managing data still needed specialized skills, and the data platform team struggled to keep up with changing needs. So, even moving to central storage really didn't solve the problem. So the need for balance of control versus agility remain. And we need to have a control of data, but at the same time, it has to be agile. That balance was still the need of the hour. Now, the motive was they wanted to keep data or to keep the control of data with a central team, at the same time keeping it flexible and agile for data owners. Right? And this led to the birth of data mesh architecture or the adoption of data mesh architecture. So, what is data mesh architecture? First of all, it's a data architecture pattern, to put it in simple terms, just an architecture pattern. So how it works is, instead of putting all data in one place, different teams manage their own data as if it's a product, right? In technical terms, it's called domains. So the architecture looks like something like this. The central team that manage or governs the data, but then each team has got their own domain and they are responsible for that data. Like here you can see it's a CFO, marketing team has got their own domain team, different domain teams have got their own data that they are responsible for. Um, so what it does is, the benefit of this architecture, it promotes decentralization, yet governed approach to data management. So data is decentralized, yet it's governed. So instead of centralized data in a single repository, data mesh enables domain-oriented data ownership. And data mesh implementation at Microsoft allowed for greater scalability, flexibility, and faster response to their business need, right? So data mesh architecture really helped Microsoft. Now, the three, so with this architecture, there were three key data dimensions that Microsoft wanted to focus on to help with their AI transformation. So this is what exactly the data mesh strategy helped them. The data mesh strategy is designed to enhance three critical data dimensions, that was quality, accessibility, and governance. Now, what does data quality mean? So it helps ensure data quality is nothing but ensuring data is available, complete, accurate, and high quality to create AI ready data. Right? The data should be AI ready. It should be accurate. It should not be misleading. There should not be a lot of duplicates of data. So data quality first thing. Now accessibility. What it means is, it unifies data in a single mesh, right? The data is unified into a single mesh using tools like Microsoft Fabric. And then Purview comes into picture, making data more democratized responsibly, and reducing issues with silo or inaccessible data. So in simple terms, data is in single place with Microsoft Fabric, yet it is democratized or governed fabric, making sure the right people have access to right data, and data is discovered, and there is a right labeling in the data, ensuring PII data is rightly labeled, and so on and so forth. And governance, last thing, the last key dimension is federated data governance through Microsoft Purview, balancing autonomy with compliance and ensuring data privacy, security, and ethical data usage. So these are the three critical data dimensions that Microsoft wanted to improve on with their data mesh strategy. Now, uh, moving on. So in order to do this, obviously they needed technology stack to do this. So what were those technology stacks? First thing, Microsoft Fabric. Microsoft Fabric is a tool that brought all of Microsoft's scattered data together, right? That was a tool. Now, in the past, as I said, data was often stuck in silos. Fabric helped to unify the siloed data in a single mesh. And then once the data is unified, Microsoft Purview came into picture, which is the powerhouse for data governance and responsible data access. It acts as federated data governance layer over the data mesh. And Purview provided an end-to-end data governance service that automates discovery, classification, and protection of sensitive data across their data landscape. So that's what Purview did. Now, here is the diagram as you can see on the screen, how it works. So, here are different teams. There's a domain, a team called legal, and a team called client experience, infrastructure HR. So, all of their teams had their own data lakes, pipelines, databases, and reports. Everything was specific to that team. Yet, the data was unified via one lake and it was governed using Microsoft Purview. Um, that's how it works. And every team treated their data as a product, right? Ensuring that the data that they have is complete, accurate, clean, labeled, doesn't have duplicate. So it's like a product. So now we know that they had awesome technology stack, right strategy, but then you need culture to succeed. That's what Microsoft did. They created a data-driven culture. What is data-driven culture in the first place? A data-driven culture is all about embedding a mindset where everyone uses data responsibility to make better decisions and drive innovation. It's just a mindset. Now, why is it important? It's important, first of all, making informed decisions. Data-driven decision making has become more critical for business to achieve their goals. And right now, with the age of AI, data-driven decision making has become very critical for businesses to make data based on data, make decisions based on data, not intuition. Right? So, a strong data culture ensures decisions are data-driven and strategically coherent. Now, how did Microsoft do all this? Right? What they did is they did training in skills. So training and skills was a one thing. So Microsoft Data Council, which is the team that was driving this, uh, along with EI Center of Excellence, they work together to create learning programs from basic data concepts to advanced AI tool usage. And then those were high level courses on data concept, applications, and extensibility of AI tools like Microsoft 365 Copilot, as well as products like Fabric and Purview that we just spoke about. Now, these data and AI certification not only promoted career development within Microsoft through improved data literacy, but also enhanced the broader data-driven culture within the organization. So yeah, that's a formula. You democratize trainings to help everyone learn. You create the culture of continuous learning on data and AI concepts, and then the usage of tools like Fabric, Purview, Power BI, to get it going. Now, another important thing is executive buying. So, as you can see on the screen, one of their principal engineering manager says one of the keys to our success has been executive level sponsorship. Right. So, leadership provided support and reinforcement of the data council's mission, as well as guidance and clarity related to diverse organizational priorities. So, what are the key takeaways for you? What can you do with the lessons that have been learned at Microsoft? The three key takeaways are establish data council and data culture, right? Create a dedicated team led by seniors that sets standards, champions data literacy, ensures data initiatives are business aligned, right? That's important. Data culture and data council. Second, right architecture, blend decentralized ownership, right? With data mesh, with a unified data infrastructure to balance agility, quality, and governance. So it's data mesh architecture, ensuring data is democratized, decentralized, yet is governed. Third, right technology stack. Implement tools that support end-to-end data lifecycle management, right? Governance, discovery, quality, and storage, and AI with built-in controls and transparency. I won't name any tools here, maybe Fabric, Power BI, or maybe another thing based on what your business priority is, but it should support end-to-end data lifecycle management. And here's a mind map for you to remember all that we've been discussing here. So AI success at Microsoft was on three fundamental things related to data, data council and data culture, modern architecture using data mesh, and technology stack using Fabric and Purview. Right? With that, thank you. Thanks for watching.